We are here. I did
We're
skip
here.
my
We're queer. Oh no, that's not where
actually,
we were
yeah, I have decided I have decided y
going.
that my dislike of boxes
Hmm.
my dislike of boxes means
Boxes.
that I have decided that I am going to identify as genderqueer
Okay.
because they said genderqueer can even be a political statement. It doesn't have to mean that I feel like I'm male or female or confused about being male or female. It can literally mean that I don't like the dual paradigm here, where it's a binary paradigm where there's only male or female and they have their own little lanes and they're supposed to stay there. Because I have never been that person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the biological side of it, but I do mind the whole sociological side of it. Like, let me
Exactly.
fucking decide what I want to do.
Right?
You
I
decide if
mean,
I want to be nurturing or not. That's up to
so
me.
frustrating, isn't it? Like,
It's like,
my
hi,
goodness.
Jason.
Hi, Jason. We're waiting to see who all shows up, and then we're gonna have you guys wrestle in the audience to see who comes and co-hosts. Because Sacred Storylines couldn't sleep last night and did a 4-hour podcast apparently from like 2:30 in the morning till 6:30, and Julie wasn't feeling the best. And I didn't do the same thing as Sacred, but I also have about 3 hours of sleep under my belt. Um, and well, I don't know, Shayla. I guess it'll be you and Jason. I'm waiting to see if Neuro comes in and wants to add to the dog pile, and whoever, and
Sure.
maybe Miss Hughes might want to join in, but I'll see who does the
Whoever.
wrestling. You
Yeah,
guys all
yeah.
get to argue, and then, we will be kingmaker and pick somebody if they want to come join us since we don't have a third tonight. Um, I spent all day working on this. Can anyone guess what this is supposed to be? Hi, YRG.
Well,
'Cause this is actually supposed to be
only the
modeled
breed.
after a breed of dog, and I'm just worried. Oh, yes, Jason. Hi, Joe.
See, I didn't even know. It's terrible. My mom would
Yeah,
be.
yeah, I asked Grubs what it was. He goes, "I don't know what it is."
How did you not know what that was?
Yes, I was hired to make somebody a corgi, and I wish I could send you a picture of what they sent me. It was a pink and white triangle with a nose attached, and I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh my God, that is
hi, Joy.
terrible. I am not
Hi,
going."
Nero.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, all the
I,
people.
I, I, you still don't want to come on, right? Her Majesty would approve. That is wonderful to say. Oh, thank
Hi,
you.
all the people.
No, Julie's not feeling good. She suggested you come on. I suggested we have Jello wrestling in the audience, and whoever wins gets to come be a Coco host.
Coco,
Hi, Onyx
Coco.
Rose.
There might be
But yeah,
Coco
I
involved.
spent all day working on this today.
Jello, but it has
Oh
a
my
blue
God.
ribbon.
So
It
so
has a
yeah, I
blue ribbon.
added the blue ribbon because they did it as a gift for their husband. They have a pet
Oh, so
corgi.
cute.
So
I like it.
anyhow, this is
No,
this is
that's what
and
I said. It's only the green Jello, Jason. Only the green Jello.
then yesterday the Julie sent me eyelash yarn so I could make a nice prickly back.
It's prickly back.
Yes, I made this.
It is adorable.
And this is a little hedgy huggy kind of guy.
It is. It
And
is a
and
yeah.
honestly, here for the puppy, this is for Corinne. So she ordered a pink and white triangle with a snout attached that she said was fine, and I couldn't go there. I was like, "Oh, honey, let
Yeah,
let
no.
me make this better than what you sent me."
Adored.
Julie, should I show them your new toy?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
My son knows what the toy is. Julie, should I share the other crochet project that I did for you?
This next part will be for those people who are 18 years and older.
Yes, you must be 18 years or older to see the next crocheted item. So if you are young or easily offended, please hide your eyes.
I did. I was scared of the haircut too. I didn't want one.
Because see, Julie Julie has only had she has had fewer men than Robes or me. And
Poor Julie.
I'm a lesbian in Ed Hart, and Robes is bisexual. And Julie has had fewer men than either of us. So we started talking about crocheting her a bedtime toy. So here it is. You can play with a nice ball. You know, tried to make it as accurate as I could. It's rather large. They asked for it to be bigger than this. To me, this was already way
It's a
too
good
huge.
size. It's a good size.
She wants it shipped with the bunny. I'm not sure. I am not sure what the relate.
Before or after she's done editing my Happy Bunny stories.
Bunny.
All right.
Shayla says she needs one in every color.
Right.
So anyhow, that's what I did on Monday when I was off and all day today.
She made a penis.
I'm easily bored, I guess.
There you go. As one does.
As one does.
All right. And we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Onyx Rose, they're suggesting that I try to get you to co-host with us. Are you willing to do so? You don't have to.
Coco host. Coco.
Coco host, yes.
There's Coco involved. Coco.
And now a word from KY Jelly.
Right?
Oh my
God. Hey, why? No. Jelly, I get it. What?
We're all jelly about it.
This ain't the jelly you put on your bread.
We're all jelly about it. Well, not me, but that's okay too.
Peanut butter and KY jelly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shayla, that would be nice, you know?
We do need sponsors.
God.
I love sponsors.
Why does this chat smell like astroglide? I did
we would
invite
even
you.
give shout outs to the sponsors.
I will invite you again, okay? I will invite you again. But I did invite you, Onyx Rose. Honest.
Right, KY Trojan. If you're listening, if there's anybody from KY or Trojan in the audience or that sees this later,
yeah. Hey, I've actually sold Tresemme hair shampoo since starting this. There are people who have switched. So I have invited you. It says it's waiting for you to respond. Is it ribbed for her pleasure? It's definitely textured. It's textured for your pleasure.
It's textured for your pleasure. Right.
It's textured, but not ribbed. And like I said, it is round and firmly packed.
Firmly packed.
It's not going anywhere. It's not floppy.
All right. Are you hearing yourself right now?
Why does I keep inviting you? Why?
We're thinking about these things before they come out of your mouth, right? Oh God. Whee.
Just did it again.
Oops, I did it again. Peanuts. But wait, what?
I hope she's paying me well for it because I don't want to part with it. I'm like, wow, that's just so adorable. It just.
Oh, hi, Onyx. And look at Onyx. Whee!
Hi, Omar.
Oh no, where did my screen go? Okay. What's up, y'all?
Oh,
like Bob Dylan.
The usual.
Just the usual. What are we gonna
I-
talk about tonight?
Just the usual. Penises.
I saw that in the group, and I remember that was specifically for Brandon, or no? Was
no,
that
no.
It's for
like
Julie.
Lego.
Okay,
Like
it's for
Lego
Julie.
penis.
It's some Lego
Yes.
penis.
Yes. Do you know how hard it is to have to actually crochet your own? I mean, that's a sad state of affairs.
Well, to crochet any penis would be hard, and it's hard, it's really
It
hard.
is. It's round and firmly packed. It is.
Oh,
It's so
gross.
round, so
What?
squishy, so soft. It's very tactile.
Yes, feels great.
It's like
I think little.
like the
I just had to
kind
give
of
this guy
feel of
4 legs.
It feels good to the touch, huh? A little. You like it hard? Okay. Yeah.
Shayla says someday I'll have to tell you about the time Jason and I dressed up as the Vagazzler and the Manscaper superhero.
The Vagazzler, yes. Is that anything like a bedazzler?
I might want to bedazzle that pair of my
Right,
part of my body too much. I mean, because usually isn't that like done with like rivet kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I want to bedazzle that part of my body.
I even have a problem with people piercing like the clit
Yeah.
or like the
no,
lips. or
sharp stuff
anything.
doesn't go there. Like,
Yeah, like Prince Albert's, like
Yeah.
what is the thing called where you
Yes.
stick a tube down your pee hole?
Oh,
Is it
wow,
called?
yeah, that's who? No,
Is it,
no,
do you know
no,
what
no.
it's called? It's
I
called
don't
like
remember what.
circling or something like.
I
I can't remember.
probably know, but like I blanked it out because it's
I
horrific.
think my ex was interested in that though.
I have friends who still do this, and I don't understand. I never did that when I had a
No,
dick, and I don't understand like why you would do that.
I have no want to do such a thing. It just sounds super painful, and
It
Yeah.
does.
no, I'm good. Like,
It does, but it's supposed to be a turn on, like an aphrodisiac.
no.
Or, yeah, no. I'm gonna agree with you, Rose. No.
I mean, I got limits.
We got safe words. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My safe word might not be banana. Like,
She described the dock tail as a bunny tail, so I went with white
what?
under and brown on top.
That is a cute corgi.
It really is
Yeah.
freaking adorable.
And
I love the
her
pug
dog
too.
had a little white stripe up here where it went brown. There's just this little bit of a white stripe, so I tried to put that in there for it. And
Nice.
I didn't get the markings perfect, but I left
Detail though.
hints to.
The detail is great.
Yeah.
What was it gonna say? Wait, what? Like, what are we missing here?
Yeah.
My gay friend says piercing everywhere and had great fun, but they all got pulled out and he had scars. So I had my nipples pierced, my tongue pierced, my belly button pierced. I had a lot of piercings. But then I had this so-called religious experience and took all my piercings out because I thought my body was a holy temple, and it still is. I just don't. Worry about the
I don't need
piercings
piercings either, or tattoos.
Oh, I've got tattoos. I had piercings. Up until my surgery, I had a septum piercing. But I don't have any more piercings. I don't think I'll get any more unless there's snake bites.
Mostly because I grew up a Jehovah's Witness and it was like forbidden. And then
Oh,
after that,
right.
I'm just a wussy and don't like pain.
Right. So yeah, you kind of got to feel the pain if you want your tattoos. Although there are people who do the whole like they get put out, the anesthesia and have like full body tattoos.
Oh
So
God!
like yeah,
But
7
still, you gotta
hours.
wake up and it's there later. Like it's gonna
Right.
hurt when you wake up.
Right.
dude.
Right. Like people go into shock after this.
I don't know. And just getting poked that many times with a needle? Like, are you
Right.
kidding me? Serious? Like, I'm
Right.
good. Like,
It is.
I
It is
have
certainly
no
painful.
tattoos, no piercings.
Well, yeah. So the tattoos are And honestly, when I got my nipple piercings, I passed out. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
passed out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
So,
it was rough. I got my
The
tongue piercing was no problem. My septum piercing was no problem. My belly button piercing was no problem.
the
Oh,
only piercing that didn't get hard and painful on me was the one that I did up in the cartilage at the top of my ear because it was already hard. Everything else gets really hard and hot, and the only thing it doesn't react to is 22 karat gold.
okay, okay.
I apparently
Like
have a nipple problem, so
I
I
got
don't
my
have any active
ears
piercings.
uh-huh.
I got my ears punched at an 8 gauge. You know the
Mhm.
Oh,
gauges? I got my
Yeah.
ears punched at an 8 gauge. So when they got punched, the next day, like, it was just like a waterfall of blood. It was
Oh, wow.
so disgusting, but it didn't infect. It just healed up.
Oh, wow.
And so, like,
good.
I had my ears stretched to an inch, and then when my ears stopped, stretching, and so, now I just have these bad boys on hangers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow,
I,
Shayla.
Let's see what Shayla says. I
She
have lots
says,
of tattoos, a few piercings. One of my tattoos put me into shock. It was 6 out. Oh my God.
no.
You did
Ow.
a rib cage tattoo? You are a badass.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Anybody who does rib cage tattoos, I have total respect for because I am so
No
scared.
way. And I'm a tiny dude, like on my
I was
no
asking someone
way.
to get my
Like, oh
dog
my
to go
god, that would
outside. She
hurt
hasn't
really
gone
bad.
potty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the
Ah.
tattoo on my ribs would definitely put me into shock too.
I've got
Yeah.
to go con my dog into going outside. Oh, wait, maybe she's going to listen.
Oh, I see
There's
your
hope
dog.
yet.
Oh, I see your dog.
She's moving.
I was like,
Mm.
because she hasn't been out yet tonight. And it's like, I don't want to wait till after we get done to let her out because then it'll be an hour till she comes back in. And that's just not right. And oh, Jason drew on himself the marker once.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that
Okay.
counts, right?
Right.
Jersey, have a good little rest. Yeah. Not
I
full rib cage, but the right side of my
the
torso,
B
including my
song.
ribs.
The beast.
That is a lot of
The
pain,
beast.
Shay. That's a lot of pain. So wait, did you get the bee song?
No,
What beast
I will
song?
go see if
A
it was
dog with
messaged to
pierced
you.
ears? What?
I've
I don't
seen
know what's
cows
going
with
on in the
pierced
chat.
ears. They pierce cows' ears all the time.
Yeah, well, they pierce cows' noses too. That's where or is it bulls? That's what they
Mm,
get the
They do that
Bulls.
a lot with pigs too, if they've got electric fencing in hopes that zapping
Yep.
I
the
didn't
fencing.
know that. So we
Yeah.
had an electric fence around our
They
house
didn't
for
like
our
it.
dog because he was blind and had diabetes and he would have just run off. So he just learned to not get too close to where it got zapped.
Mm.
And I felt kind of bad, but it wasn't my choice. It was my parents. And so, yeah.
Yeah,
Sharpie, let's see. I'm just being an ass. It
to
wouldn't be
Mark's a
good.
lot.
Sir Mark a lot.
I cannot find a B song. I've heard of the B side.
A
B side of
B-side,
the beast
the
song.
B song. Oh, I know the B song. I know what it is. It's,
Oh,
is it Blind Melon? Is it Blind Melon? Um,
Where are we going to Suno? What is Suno?
Blind Melon.
What is a
Oh,
Suno?
Blind Melon has a song where there's a bee. Hold
El
on.
Marco.
Uh,
I
oh
am
wait,
El Marco.
I
no,
don't know
can't
what
find it.
Suno is. Let's see. Is Suno like a streaming?
It's an AI songwriting thing.
Oh, so you made an AI song.
Oh,
That's the B song?
the B song?
Apparently. Because
Okay.
Sacred Storylines um did a poem and she put her poem to music and shared it with me this morning.
Huh.
Oh, cool. How'd that go? Wait, she used
It's
AI?
it's yeah, it was
Okay.
beautiful.
It
Oh
was.
my
Oh, great.
goodness. More bees. Dr. J made a song. That song is More Bees. Boobies, doobies, knobbies, freebies, zombies, rabies, bobbies, barbies, hobbies, wannabes, derbies, babies.
All right. All right.
This is like an REM song. We're getting to the end of the world as we know it here.
Yeah, true. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel
I feel
fine.
I cannot I cannot play it while I'm on here because
No,
it'll just cause all kinds of echoes and messes.
it'll
So
be crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would like to hear not Julie. I would like to hear Sacred's song and poem. That would be great.
I can send you the link when we get done.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I think she's asleep, so I don't think she can do it for me.
Right. No, 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 no.
I swear to God, this thing looks like it should be in an anime, though. It's got just the right
Right.
blocky. I was a child that sketched by a child look, you know.
Hmm.
But that's good because children keep their whimsy, and children are
Yeah.
true artists, they don't have the burdens of being an adult, you know?
With as big as his head is, I had to put uh beans plastic weight in him because that way his body doesn't constantly tip over on
Tilted
his
over.
head.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So the body and feet have been weighed.
You need to put some beans in it, like coffee beans or like lavender or
Oh, they
something
actually make plastic stuffing beans.
okay,
They
okay,
and I have those in it because those
okay.
you don't have to worry about allergies or them going
Right,
bad later.
right.
Ooh, ooh.
Good idea, good idea.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing all the stuff you can find to make toys with it on the internet. It's
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
internet
Yeah.
is a wonderful place, a wild and wonderful place. You can find anything you want, anything. Yeah, definitely anything.
Is that, um, maybe that's, let me see if it is. That might be Sacred Song there.
Okay, I dare you. How many of here can honestly say you are not children?
Yes.
Uh,
The one that Jason just shared is the song that, Sacred did. So if you
okay,
guys wanna open it up to listen later or whatever. Oh, cool, Shayla. I've got tons of blankets I've crocheted.
There's a
Um,
there.
did
There's a link to one of my songs.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
hold on, y'all. Y'all are going fast here. I'm trying to get okay, there's that one. Pop.
I always
Okay.
assure people
And
that
let's see
inside
this
everyone's
right.
brain is a 20-something looking around going, "When the hell did I become the grown up?"
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And
Right.
that is me.
Yeah, that is
I
definitely
always
me.
Sure.
wonder, when am I going to be the grown up? Well, why
Mhm.
am I the grown up?
Right.
And
I think the same thing, like, I don't know exactly how I became a grown up. I
Right.
guess, like, age did it, but I don't feel grown up, you know?
Right.
I just don't feel grown up, and that's a shame because, like, someone my age should feel a little bit more my
I
age,
don't feel grown up, and I'm 60.
Uh,
What are you talking about?
yeah,
well,
exactly.
like, you hear everybody be like, "You should be acting your age. You should be a little bit more responsible." And I'm like, "Well, I try and be as responsible as I can, but,
What's responsible? What does that look
yeah,
like?
what exactly is
You know?
responsible?" So,
Right.
when I think of responsible, and this is why, because I have, like, old friends from the past, they have wives or husbands, and they have kids, and the white picket fence, and big houses, and nice income, and, 2 cars, and, all this stuff. That is what I consider responsible, and I know that is, like, an outdated way of looking at it. Um you know, but, responsible in the sense that they did what they were told. Now,
Right.
I
Right.
yeah,
My
that is
Jason said that the first time you have to fish something out of the toilet. My son, God bless him. I do not understand this, but my husband egged him into putting his arm into a backed up sewer pipe
Oh.
and
Oh.
oh,
it out.
oh,
Oh.
And when
oh.
my son said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, it washes off." And when my son's like, "Oh, okay," and did it. And I'm like, "Oh, really? Yeah." But
That's
my
pretty
husband said he would have
disgusting.
done it if my son didn't too. It's just weird. Yeah, exactly, Jason. It's like human feces, I don't think I'd put my arm in it. No, no.
So,
No,
you know,
no.
unfortunately, I have played in my poop more times than I can tell y'all. I have Crohn's disease, and Robes, I would think you would know this too. Like, poop is a main thing of Crohn's disease. I have stuffed so many tubes full of poop. Um,
God.
I I have
Oh,
I have
you
shit my
get
pants in
familiar
public
with
more
yourself.
times than I'd like to admit, you know? I had to wear Depends for, like, years. Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all, you know,
It's
it's
not the
crazy.
best. It's not.
It is not the best.
Yeah.
So when I hear people make fun of Donald Trump for shitting his pants, I just have to be like, well, you know, there are a lot of Crohn's patients who do shit their pants on the daily, you know?
Like, nothing like
My
waking up first thing in the morning, like, oh, I shit my pants. Like,
Right,
that's
right,
super.
you know? Right.
That's cool.
Gotta wake up and clean the bed and clean
Yeah,
yourself and,
good
you know,
times, man.
uh
my 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 husband ended up incontinent from radiation therapy for his cancer.
Okay,
God.
okay. Um,
So yeah, there was a lot of cleanup before it was all over.
right,
Um,
right. Yeah,
and he ended up with bladder cancer from it. So a lot of times as he was rushing to the bathroom, and the thing is, whenever you have really advanced bladder cancer, you pee what they call frank blood. It looks like you're peeing Merlot,
okay,
and my
Hmm.
bathroom kept looking like a homicide
right,
Mm.
yeah.
happened in it.
Just
There was just blood everywhere all the time. I was constantly cleaning blood up everywhere. It was this I keep saying I have relationship PTSD from that last 2 years with him
Right.
because there was
well,
Sure.
just so
I'm
much
sure.
so much
Um,
care and so little support, and it wasn't
Mm.
his fault there wasn't support, but well, maybe it was a little bit his fault. He wouldn't let me ask his sons to help or his sons'
Mm.
wives to help. So it was me and when my son would show up with friends, and that was it.
Mm.
you know, when there is only one caregiver, you know, it is, like, quadruply painful and is like the PTSD is there, you know? The CPTSD is probably what it is, you know, complex
Yeah.
PTSD.
Mm.
Um, that's rough. I haven't had to do that yet. I will have to do that, you know, and I'm not looking forward to it completely, you
Mm.
know, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No one
So,
looks forward to taking care of somebody at the end of their life.
Mm.
no, you
That's a
know, but
traumatic thing.
Rough.
yeah, I suppose it has to be done, you know?
Yeah. I
So,
mean, what was frustrating for me is I was already diagnosed with disabling illnesses on disability. And
yes.
when I tried to get help, like a visiting nurse or something, they told me that he needed to be on constant IV to get any kind of medical support through Medicare. Now, if he had Medicaid, he could have gotten a home health aide. But since he had Medicare, he didn't. And when I complained, they're like, well, that's what family's for. And they wouldn't get me any help.
Wow.
Wow, that is
Yep.
Okay.
cold as fuck, you
Right.
know?
And
Yeah.
so my kidneys failed a few days before he died.
Oh,
Damn. Do you have stage 3 or
3A.
3A? So I'm stage 3, chronic. I've been in stage 3 for, like, 15 years. So, you know, I know that there's just one day where it's just gonna be like, boom, and that's it, but no.
Yeah. But yeah, that my kidneys have failed acute kidney failure twice now.
Okay, and what happens when your kidneys when you go into acute kidney failure?
Well, your EGFR goes through the roof, your protein, urea, and everything goes through the roof, and they look at you and go, your kidneys are no longer working. We
Well,
need to
I
get you
think
in
I
the
was asked
hospital.
oh, okay, so it are there physical symptoms? Like, can you tell?
um, well, your my blood pressure crashes a lot.
mm.
Okay, okay.
In fact, my the day before they got me to go to the ER, my blood pressure was 64/35.
Woo!
I can remember
Okay.
taking it and going, "Wow." I can't
Wow.
believe I'm conscious.
Right.
Right.
I was, like, falling over trying to walk anywhere, and I was really struggling. I took my blood pressure, it was 64/35, and
That is
Wow.
crazy.
so
Yeah.
kidney problems, let's see, there could be itchy skin, dark urine sometimes, reduced urine output. I mean, it
Yeah. I
depends.
I think I just need to know because of my kidneys, like, every time they go in, they check the,
EGFR.
that is the sed rate? Not sed
Oh,
rate, is it sed rate?
I don't know. The
No, 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 no.
EGFR,
It is
they'll look
not the
for, ketones, maybe?
that is one of them, yes, that is one of them.
Shoot.
Um, it is, oh my god, I cannot remember the name,
Yeah, the
but there is one.
EGFR, the glomerular blah, blah, blah,
Yes,
filtration
yes,
rate, EGFR.
yes, yes, okay, that is yeah, so
If your EGFR is a certain number and there's protein in your urine, they're pretty sure it's kidney disease. Yes,
oh,
got it.
creatinine level,
Oh, yeah, the
that is what
creatinine levels? Yeah,
yeah, so my creatinine levels are always high, like, and
right.
have been for 15 years, and every time they take it there so they're like every time they test my blood, they're like, "You know your creatinine levels are really high," and I'm like, "If you check my history, it's pretty much been the same for 15 years. It's at, like, 7 or point 0.7, I don't know what the number is, but
I think
point 0.7,
7.
yeah. Yeah, 7.
Um,
Um,
wow.
Yeah.
let's see, Joe said, "I had kidney failure and recovered. My urine came out as many
Ew.
feet of one solid stretchy string, like
Uh,
yarn?
I've never
Interesting.
seen it be stringy.
Interesting. I have
I had
never
my
heard of
bladder
that.
quit while I was in the hospital, probably because of
What
the
mm,
hap
interstitial cystitis. My bladder shut down.
damn.
So, when your bladder shuts down, what happens? Like, is
They
pee
cap
backed
you.
up?
Yeah,
They cap
what happens
makes
is
sense,
you actually can have
makes
your
sense.
bladder rupture if it won't.
Right, right,
And they the thing is I could cap myself and I begged to and they wouldn't let me. And, they the beds are very manipulatable,
right,
and they made me frightened by how fast they moved everything. They were probably figured they were making it as painless as possible by doing it quickly, but having them because they turned me so my head was down to put the catheter in, and then they flipped me back around so my head was elevated, and I'm going, this really didn't have to all happen. I can do this myself with my
Mm,
eyes closed. You could have left me just given me the stuff and I would have done it and it would have been
right.
fine and I wouldn't have had to have been terrified.
Mm,
But
So, I could never cath myself. Not in the least. I like, not when I had a dick,
interstitial
and not
cystitis
now.
teaches you all kinds of neat tricks.
Right, I think so, I guess. I
mm,
guess.
Because I actually heparin is similar to the lining of your bladder. And
Okay.
mm,
so, I see patients will take and, they will drain their bladder and then fill their bladder up with a buffered solution of lidocaine and, heparin and hold it
mm,
for a while and then void it out.
Okay.
And so you learn to cath yourself because then you can do it all the time instead of going and paying a doctor.
Right.
Because
That makes sense,
since
yeah.
it has to go internally, even though it doesn't use a knife, they still call it a surgical procedure.
Right,
And even though, so they end up charging you like a grand to do it. And the stuff, yeah, heparin is a blood thinner, but it
right.
actually
And
mimics your
then
bladder lining, Jason. And cats get
lidocaine.
interstitial cystitis. So a lot of
Yeah,
times they'll like go back and forth and they'll try cat treatments on people and people treatments on cats.
that's kinda funny. My dog has Crohn's disease.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah,
We have a cat with at least IBS. I don't know, it could be Crohn's. She ends up
uh,
having these little rubbery, very, very hard little bits and then a whole bunch of diarrhea around it.
right, right, like the
And,
coffee grinds almost, yeah.
it's
Um,
nasty and
it is
and
nasty, not gonna lie.
yeah, and I end up
Um,
constantly having well, the thing is it's their cats, so I go, "Hey, I just found this big puddle of cat stuff. Fix it for me,
Right.
because it's not my
Fix
cat
it.
doing it.
Right.
Fix that. I don't
Yeah.
want it on my floor. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I
And not
can't tell you
here.
how many times I've, this is gonna sound disgusting, but, like, looked down at the toilet and it's full of blood.
Mhm.
I am so used to that now that it does not even faze me.
Right.
If I go, like, 4 or 5 days just losing blood all the time, that doesn't faze me. Like, if I go, like, 2 weeks, then I know there's an issue, and I have to go in and either get, iron or a blood transfusion. Um,
Mm.
um
I see patients often pee blood, but it's not usually at that level. If it gets to
Yeah,
that level,
I don't
it's much
pee it, I
more.
shit it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
shit it. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
so,
but,
yeah.
I have what they call Hunter's ulcers, so they're actually, like, they look like brush burns inside my bladder.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
So,
that. I've never heard of Hunter's
yeah,
ulcer. I have
yeah.
ulcers in my stomach, in my small intestines and large intestines.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Oh,
Yeah, I have ulcers in my bladder. Ow.
nice. Yes, ulcers in the bladder.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
They 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 say
Ooh.
IC is as painful as stage 4 cancer. That's why I
uh,
take the drugs.
oh, you do get the good drugs.
Oh,
Awesome.
I've been on good drugs since 2009.
Nice. The only good drug I want is IV Dilaudid. Um,
Ooh, yeah, no, I don't
yes,
go that far. No, just,
yes.
morphine and oxy. Nothing
Yeah,
Right.
IV
exciting.
Dilaudid is the absolute shit. It is my hospital drug. I don't do drugs anymore, but when I'm in the hospital, I do drugs, and one of those
Yep.
drugs is is Dilaudid in an IV. Like, the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
Egg saw me with Dilaudid, she said my eyes immediately rolled back. She said she had never seen someone so fucked up so quickly in her life. But it was, yeah, I remember the feeling, like, if you've ever done heroin or if you,
No.
like, have ever done any kind of drug that's hardcore and you feel that first initial rush and you can never get to that rush, that's the same thing with Dilaudid, except where you
You
keep on
remember
getting that
Vioxx?
rush. Yes.
Mm.
I have had connective tissue issues since I was in my late
Right?
teens, early 20s,
Hey,
and I
advocate.
got prescribed Vioxx while it was on the market,
Right.
and it was so weird because it was the first time in my life that I hadn't felt pain in forever. Vioxx just knocked it all out, and I went back to the doctor, said, "Can I live on this?" She said, "Oh, no, no, you can't take it more than 10 days at a time," and I'm like, "I don't care.
Oh, right.
Please let me
Let
take this
me
all the time." I'm like, "It's not
right,
an opiate. I don't care about whether or not it's an opiate.
right.
I just like not being pain anymore."
Right. Right.
Wait, so Vioxx
And,
is not an opiate?
no, Vioxx isn't an opiate, but it
So
caused heart attacks,
oh, wow, okay.
and so they
So,
pulled it off the market.
understood, let's
It
trade one
sucked
for the
because I was
other.
like, "Guess what? I
Yeah.
don't care about the heart
Can't
attacks
do that.
even. Just give it to
Right?
me. Make me better than heart attacks," you know?
Right. Well, pain is pain, and like that movie, Fault in Our Stars, where the dude says, "Pain demands to be felt." That is 100% true. Pain
Mm.
demands to be felt. It is not going to sit by and let you get away.
Mm.
Opiates can also destroy your teeth 100%.
Mhm.
Um, see, chasing dragons is the most I've ever done. If you're chasing dragons, meaning chasing the dragon, then yes, I
That's
can understand
heroin,
you.
isn't
Yes,
it?
it
Or is that
is.
smoking opium?
Mm.
Which one is
Chasing the
chasing the
dragon is
dragon?
heroin. Chasing the
Okay.
dragon is heroin. Yeah. Now that may also have been used in the past for opium, and I love
Yeah.
opium. I love opium.
Mm.
Haven't done it, but in a long time, but I love it.
Mm.
Um, basically, I
Yes, there
love
was a COX-2 inhibitor. The only one I know of is Celebrex, I think, that is still on the market. They
so,
said it
yeah,
was quite
yeah,
as dangerous, but Celebrex was like Tic Tac. Celebrex didn't affect me, but Vioxx was awesome.
I'm allergic to Celebrex. I break
They
out in
say there's a
hives.
new, non-opiate that's supposed to be really good for pain. I just keep waiting for it to actually become marketable so I can have some,
What's it
because
Right?
called?
I don't care about getting high.
Yeah.
I just want to be more functional. That's all I care
Yeah.
about,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When you're
and,
in pain, it's not a function of getting high, it's a function
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
relieving pain,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
and people
Like,
don't
I just
understand
don't
that.
want to hurt.
they think we're drug seeking, when
Yeah.
it's not drug seeking, it's like pain relief. And,
Right.
Right.
Yep. Exactly. It is. It's so strange, but yeah, I would love if I would take Vioxx with the risk. I would. They have one medication for interstitial cystitis, and I reacted badly to it, so I refused to take it.
Okay.
And now they say it causes retinal damage and blindness.
Nice.
And because IC is so rare, I've got a lot of friends who were pretty much forced to take it. They were told if they didn't take it, it showed they didn't really have that big of a problem. And several of them are going blind now.
Wonderful. You gotta
It,
love that. You
it's like,
gotta love.
thank you for bullying them into going blind. That was very
I
nice
know.
of you,
Right.
doctors
Right.
everywhere. Thank you very much.
Seriously.
Seriously,
It's
why?
That's terrible.
money, money, money,
Yeah,
money.
Yeah.
It's
definitely.
that.
Definitely the money.
Yeah. Follow the money. Follow the money.
Mhm.
Mm.
There's money to be made. Somebody will make it.
Right.
Yeah. And
Right.
usually it's some poor person who, well, it's usually some poor person who can't afford anything that gets screwed over by the person making money.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I find it so hard to believe that in places like Cuba, and other places, you can go get your teeth fixed for cheap, if not for free. And you have to come, and in the United States, you have to pay a grip. Like my
Yeah.
friend had
Right?
tooth pulled, $1,000, thousand
Mhm.
dollars just to get a tooth pulled.
Yes.
That's not even mentioning putting another tooth in.
Mm-mm.
It's just so expensive.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it's not like that in other countries or anything.
No.
Right,
So in other
right.
countries, I mean, there's two things. There are two sides to why our health care is so messed up. One is fee for service care, because fee for service care
Yes,
means that specialists,
100%,
especially,
Mm.
they get to make bank for every person they see. And
100%.
in a
Right.
lot of nationalized healthcare, you get paid a salary
Right,
and you don't get
Right.
more than that.
right.
The other problem is, of course, that we have the health insurance people making millions and
Yeah.
billions of dollars. I mean, there was so much profit by United Healthcare alone. They could have covered 100% of all cancer treatment
Yeah,
in the United States in 1 year of profit and still taken home a decent profit.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
instead, they're refusing coverage.
Well, it's a shame that it can be the insurance company that can deny you needed help. It can
Right.
be the insurance company who will say, well, prior authorization needed, and we deny that. So,
Yeah, yeah.
this is like, how can your doctor come up with this and say, yes, you need this, but the fucking
Mhm.
insurance company who are not doctors and more than likely do not hold any higher degrees, but are just workers,
Mhm.
how can they be like, no, y- you know?
Right.
Um,
My son's partner has broken hardware in her back from a scoliosis surgery,
right.
and his insurance began denying everything as soon as they met their deductible.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
no. Nope, we
Yeah.
don't like these people. They're not in our network anymore, blah, 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 yada, yada.
Yeah.
We won't approve anything." It's yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Insurance is just so crazy. Like, it's
Mhm.
such a racket. I mean, it's just a
It
racket.
is. It's
Yeah,
all insurance is a racket.
it
Homeowners
is. It
insurance
is.
is now refusing to cover tornado and other weather damage
Yes.
because,
Mm.
they say, global warming is making it so we aren't as profitable, so we're just not going to cover stuff that we can blame on global warming,
Right.
Right. Well,
Mhm.
first of all, it was flood, and like
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, I need to get flood insurance. I need to get flood insurance." My bestie lives in a neighborhood where it actually flooded. Everybody's house flooded except for hers. Nobody had flood insurance.
Oh,
Nobody.
God.
So,
That's
Yep.
terrible.
that was
Mhm.
yeah, that's expensive, and like it ruins houses and
Yeah,
ruins
Mhm.
yeah.
lives. Uh,
Mhm.
Well, I found out when the derecho hit our farm that the $1 million farm policy my husband had us get, it only covered injuries from our animals or equipment. It didn't cover buildings or anything. So all of the barns were just demolished and I couldn't replace them.
So,
Yeah.
advocate, hold on, let's see. I am looking for a maxillofacial surgeon. So I had a maxillofacial surgeon. I'm not sure what C. diff had to do with that. Did it do
C.
something?
diff is caused by and can be exacerbated or caused by antibiotics.
Right. No, I know. I've had C. diff 9 times. That's I'm trying to figure out how a maxillofacial surgeon is needed because of C. diff. Um,
Because they know that's no needed because all their teeth are fractured and broke apart. So they need to be
okay.
removed
Okay.
surgically.
I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
That's
Yeah, C.
that's
diff is no
miserable.
joke. I think I had one of the first, fecal transplants in the United States,
Oh,
and a
wow.
fecal transplants is exactly what you think it is.
Yep.
They take a donor's poop,
Yep.
that is healthy and transplant that shit into my shit or into
Yep.
my gut. Yeah. And, I had, C. diff once after that and haven't had
Mm.
C. diff since. Yeah. So it helped. Well,
My crocheting has made it so my laptop no longer recognizes my right index finger.
why is that?
The callus from pushing the
Right,
yarn around has
right.
actually gotten to the point where it's changed the way my fingerprint looks to my laptop, and it says, "Uh-uh,
Well,
nope,
all
this
right.
isn't
Oh,
you." It's like, "Yes, it is. Take my finger, dang it!" And it just
so when I had my surgery, that's the same thing happened. All of my facial recognition would not let me in. So I
Oh,
had to
wow.
go all my banking. I was like, okay, I don't remember any passwords.
Oh,
I had to
no.
start over on everything. It was crazy. Yeah. Like
Holy
I wear glasses and I haven't been able to wear glasses because my face has changed and my glasses won't fit on my face.
Oh,
So
wow.
I have to get new glasses, but I've already used my exam. So I have to wait until next
Oh,
year.
of course. Of course.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, C. diff is
I
no fun. Aaron, C. diff is no fun, and it is highly contagious. So they do treat you like it's highly contagious. They come in with all the suits on,
Mm,
and they quarantine you. Yeah, it is a highly contagious disease and one that you can die from. It is not a joke.
mm.
C. diff is not a joke, y'all. Um, and smells terrible. Yes,
so
definitely smells terrible.
so Julie, she's too nice to me, and she sent me more eyes for my things.
Nice,
I've
Julie.
all
And
Way to
this
go.
one, I've got to make things. This one came with little tiny eyeglasses.
Oh,
the
cute.
cutest in the world.
And it's got the neatest looking eyes. It's got like snake eyes to like make dragons and things.
Nice,
And
nice.
and they're really, really shiny. Oops. So I'm like so excited. I need to make something that I can use the eyes for now.
Make a
So just
snake.
so cool. And I'm just like imagining putting little tiny glasses on a little amigurumi somewhere, you know.
Julie, I like to support her habit too. Lisa, I think you need to really pop off. Set up an Etsy store if you can.
Right. What I'm
Seriously.
saying.
Well, the
Ah,
problem
Boom.
is Etsy apparently is really, really not a very friendly store as far as you pay
right.
monthly whether you sell or not. And
Right, they take too much money from the people that, actually use it. That was the big stink a couple years ago is they, like, really upped, their rates for people who actually sold on Etsy,
Mm,
um, and that's too bad because it was a good platform for a long time.
in
mm,
Um,
my yeah, there's a woman yes, Julie supports my habit. And then we got these really pretty
snake.
eyes that that
Yeah, make a
that
snake.
look that are really, really nicely these
I like it.
I'm gonna use when I make the the bunny that I'm gonna make for Neuro D, I'm gonna use these eyes because I like how shiny they are and how they to me they look a little more realistic. There's the amber ones, I think there's a
Mm,
darker brown somewhere here. There. I think I've got eyelids so I'll have the whole eye shape correct when I do her bunny.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I ordered eyelets. They're supposed to come in on the 20th, and then I can make her bunny for her. So
Joe, who are Stripe and Motley? Are they cats,
no,
dogs,
that's her
snakes?
chickens.
Or chickens?
She had
Oh,
me make her a
okay.
patchwork chicken, and she
Okay.
asked me for a remnant chicken. And the thing is, most of the time, this is done actually in a round, is what they call it. You just
Okay.
keep going around and around in a circle, and then you
Okay.
shape the circle around to get like the points and the. So anyhow,
Nice.
so you end up with stripes because you're circling around and around and around. And so when I
Right.
did the remnant chicken, she got it striped, and she's like, "Well, I wanted a little more blotchy than that." So then I sat there and had to pull up and keep tying off yarn and everything, and made her little blotches of color instead.
Okay. Well, I think I have 4 of your chickens, and then my brother-in-law bought one, like the one
Right,
that you sent to his address, so,
right.
and I'm buying a bumblebee at some point, yes.
Yes,
Uh,
I've got plenty of bumblebees.
yeah, a
Salt and pepper.
bumblebee.
I've got blue bees, boobies, happy bees, plain bees,
Emotional support chickens. Mine are Salt and Pecker.
pecker.
Salt
They're
and
indeed
Pecker.
like named for her. And
Salt and Pecker.
when I was discussing, when I was discussing making her little hot pink thing, I was pointing out that this dragon tail is pretty
Oh,
darn firm.
is that what that is? A dragon tail?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
dragon tail. Yeah.
That's the dragon's. It's the tail to my dragon. See,
Ah,
there's his
okay.
head.
I thought
I
you
even
just
gave
might
him
be happy to
nostrils.
see
Look at
me.
that. He's got
Ah,
nostrils.
yeah. Nice
So,
nostrils. Oh, I tell you what it looks like. A tray, not a Treyu. Have you seen the Never-Ending Story? Um,
uh, not really. No.
okay. It's the dog-like character
Uh huh.
that flies. That looked like, yeah.
And
Uh,
I've gotten the feet done, and he's got toes.
toes. Yeah,
Shaving
toe
toes.
beans. Toe beans.
So
Gotta have toes.
yes, we have toes. So I just
Lisa has emotional support boobies.
yes, the booby.
Everybody.
It is a Treyu. Thank you, Jason. It is a Treyu. Yeah.
Treyu?
No, it's Falcor. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Falcor.
Falcor?
Yeah. It's
Atreyu is the
the guy, the
yeah,
little boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or the whatever. Yeah, never-ending story. Yeah. Atreyu.
It's I was I don't know how many of you had the luck of this, but I had a great aunt and uncle that owned a Hallmark store back when that was a profitable thing to do, and they gifted me the entire Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy book with record set.
Oh. Do you still have it?
And no, I don't.
Oh. That would
But
be
they had the little ding and they turned the page and everything. And of course, every night when the little child went to bed, Raggedy Ann and Andy and all those stuffed animals came alive and they went on adventures.
okay.
And so that made me very, very attached to all of my stuffed animals because I imagined that they might be coming alive. And so I'd always worry that I had one that I might not have paid enough attention to. So I'd always
All
go
right.
sit there, I love you too. I didn't forget you, and I'd sit there and hug every single stuffed animal.
I
at that time.
do that still to this day.
And
I sleep with Stuffy, like 2 sharks, you know?
all things.
I
Okay.
love Stuffy.
Are you on an iPhone? One of again, wah wah wah. I'm not sure if
I
it's
am not. That
you
is
or Robes. Usually it's Robes.
It's probably
yeah, that's Robes. It's not me.
The
Uh,
Ooh, yeah, cover the never ending story on that.
yeah.
I think it was just a little bit after me somehow. I don't know about Artex either. Yeah, I never watched the never ending story. I guess I'll have to go look for it.
um,
There there's some trying to remember. There was some really, really, really lovely Japanese animation story that was on a few years ago. It was absolutely haunting. And there's this one now called The Witch Hat Atelier. And there's this little girl who has always wanted to be a magic user. And she gets sold a magic book by a witch in a dark corner. And she makes the mistake of peeking in at a magician who's fixing a hovering stagecoach and sees that the way the magic worked was by drawing.
Mm.
And she goes and looks in the book again and realizes the magic wand is a pen, that the ball on the top is an inkwell.
Okay.
And she starts drawing the sigils and things, and she accidentally casts one that turns her entire house into nothing but crystal, and it crystallizes her mother too. She's rescued by the witch, who recognizes that serious magic has happened, and he makes her his apprentice, and it's only the 3rd episode in. But there's something about how sweet the witch is to her, and the music and the animation, it just keeps reminding me of this forgotten one that I watched before, and it's just the sweetest little thing. And he has his most elevated apprentice is upset because this girl didn't come out of magic, and apparently anyone can use magic, they just let everyone believe they can. And so she resents the fact that this girl got to become a magic user when she shouldn't be, and she sends her off on this quest alone that the teacher won't send her on because it's so dangerous, because she's not been raised in it. And because the master leaves and goes to the other place to get stuff for the new girl. And so the one sends her off. She says, "You have to do this. You can't be an apprentice." And the girl does it anyhow. And that's where it
Wow.
ended. But there's just something, the animation and the sweetness in it is just so lovely. And I was like, "Oh, this is such a sweet show." And I
Anybody
love
can do magic. Sorry, just wanted to say that. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I like to be magic.
Magic is, magic is that will versus intention. Yeah, it can be done. It can be done. Mm,
Well,
yes. Okay. We'll get into another story. Yeah.
well, we'll get that in another story. Okay.
Yeah. Because then we'll go into like multiple dimensions and quantum physics and all of that, and like
That's from side of the street. Yes.
okay, so like
That is gross.
what we are actually looking at right now is not real, so it is a projection of our mind, and we are actually in a projection of the projection of our mind. So and that just continues on because there is no end of the universe and there is no beginning necessarily. You're just living in the present the whole time. So it's just on different timelines. So when you glitch or you have a deja vu, that whole thing about the Matrix, part of that's true.
I have deja vu all the time.
So do I.
Crazy.
That's the problem. Yeah, so do I. And like there's yeah. So voices, people could call me crazy, but that shit, just a lot of stuff.
I've embraced crazy at this point. It's like,
Yeah, I've had
if I
to.
weren't crazy, you guys wouldn't think I was any fun. So
Right. Well, I've kind of had to because it's hard for me to believe otherwise what has happened to me. I have to embrace it. So because people aren't going to believe me when I tell them. So no, it's like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Yeah, sadly, people would believe everything I tell them. I have a life that is not too surprising. It's not a happy life in places, but everyone's life gets sucky.
Yeah, I think you're right. At
It's kind
some
of a
point in
thing.
everyone's life, it's gotta
It's
suck.
kind of like the Buddha said. The first noble truth is that life contains suffering.
Yes,
The
I'm
second noble truth is it rarely
That's just
contains
gonna happen.
anything else.
right.
My son's like, "Mom, can I give up yet?" I'm like, "No, honey.
No.
You haven't even begun to suffer. You
Right,
have
Oh
so
yeah.
not
much
yet.
There's
more."
plenty more where
I've
that.
got another 20, 30 years of suffering, and then maybe we can talk about it.
Right.
Well, sadly, between his bad teeth, his overweight, his dad's heart attack before he was 50, I am very worried for my son's future.
Yeah, well,
And lack of
yeah.
sleep isn't helping either. And the good news is he's got a different job. Well, same company, different position starting on the 20th. Nothing like starting your new job on 420.
Oh, shit. Wait, does he have to get piss tested?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
good,
Doesn't
good,
matter
good.
though. He's
Oh,
not
Oh,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't smoke.
really partake much.
Right. Okay.
Um, I think he can be, so he doesn't because of that.
Right.
But
Right.
but it's going to be a day shift
Okay.
because he's now moving into a supervisory position, so he gets to actually work 7 to 7 during the day instead of 7 in the evening till 7 in the morning. So
Whew, so I've
that
worked a
will
night
be an
shift.
improvement.
Yeah, I've worked night shift, and it is no joke.
He has worked nights for about 5, 6 years.
I think now I could work nights, but back then I think it's because I partied too much, so it was hard to work nights. Now I think
Mm,
I probably could because I'm a night owl.
Right.
I don't party much.
I don't party anymore at all. Well, unless you call weed a party. But yeah, I
Right.
don't party at all. I don't drink.
And,
Don't.
No.
unless you call inviting people over so I can give them homemade pie and cheesecake.
Right, right, right.
Right,
I'll do that. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That's
as
like,
far as
yeah,
I get,
at this point.
yeah, like, we may
Food.
have someone over to play Skip-Bo, a little card game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
uh
like if you want some keto cheesecake, hit
Right,
me up. I
right,
can hook you up
I can
there.
I can hook you up. "You want keto
right.
cheesecake? Here we go."
And homemade rhubarb pie, not with
And
strawberries.
homemade
No
rhubarb.
Mm.
strawberries.
So I have never had rhubarb pie. I don't even know what it tastes like. I don't even know what a rhubarb is, if it is something.
It's a stalk with a really big fan-shaped leaf.
Yep.
The
Okay,
stalk is solid, kind of stringy,
okay.
though
Mm.
if it's fairly young rhubarb, like right now this time of year, and you chop it in a good enough size, it doesn't come up stringy when you cook it. You cook
Mm.
it down, and it becomes this kind of thick, mushy stuff.
Mm.
It's
Ah,
tart, and what I
okay,
do with mine is I add fresh grated orange peel and
okay.
a
That
splash of
sounds good.
vanilla in on
Mm.
top of everything,
That
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah.
and it's a very, very yummy.
Well, that sounds good. Now,
It is
the
good.
rhubarb, is it a root? Like, do
No,
you
it's
pick it
a
out of the
stalk.
it's a
You
stalk?
Yeah,
it Yeah,
yeah.
it's a plant. You get the crown for the plant, and it roots, and it sends up these big stalks. They're about that long. They've got a
And that's what you use.
humongous leaf on them.
Okay,
Mm.
There's also decorative rhubarb, but
okay.
decorative rhubarb gets even larger, has different colors. I mean, there's even black ones and deep
Yep,
purple and
yep.
everything, but they aren't edible. You
Oh,
cannot
they're
eat
like
decorative rhubarb. It's all poisonous. Leaves of
oh,
edible rhubarb are poisonous. You can never eat the leaves of any rhubarb plant, but you
right.
can eat the stalks of the cultivars that are made to be edible.
Okay.
Welcome back, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
He's out.
No, Jason and Sheila are, I believe, mountain time. And nobody's in standard right now. We're all in daylight time except
Yeah.
Arizona because they don't do
Wait,
daylight savings time.
wait, you're on daylight time. I am not. I'm on Eastern Standard
Why are you
Time.
on standard time?
Eastern Standard.
Why are you
Because
on
I'm in
Eastern Standard instead of Eastern Daylight Savings?
I don't know. What is Eastern Daylight Savings? Like
When we spring forward,
no,
because
it's
we already sprang
10:30 here.
forward this year.
It's
Yeah, so you're
10:30.
on Eastern Daylight
Yeah,
Time.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just call it
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time because
No, no.
it's not the same,
Jason, it's good that you resurrected then because you accidentally bumped yourself off. That's hard to recover from.
especially if you bump yourself off and then to, bring
Right?
yourself back, that's,
Yeah.
that's
That was
some
pretty serious stuff to do.
that's some powerful magic, like necromancy and all that shit.
Mm.
There's a really cute necromancer. I watch way too much anime. My niece gave me her password.
Yeah,
And
what, the Crunchyroll?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah,
And she pays for the Crunchyroll that doesn't have any ads, and I
right,
only watch free streaming TV, and they keep having all those stupid, uh, video slot machine games ads,
right. I haven't seen
and they're loud, they're obnoxious, and I hate them so much that I've been sticking to the anime stuff because it's the only one that doesn't have any ads that forces me to watch the stupid video slot machine app
Right.
ads that
Yeah.
drive me
okay.
crazy. So I've been watching lots and lots of anime. I'm about to start rewatching stuff because I've watched about all I'm interested in and I don't like the ads.
I
Mhm.
watch one thing every single day, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore
Oh,
Girls, Gilmore Girls, Gilmore Girls, every single day. And I have watched at least 2 episodes every single day since 2014, without fail.
Mm.
Without fail, except for one day, and that was when I was in the hospital getting my surgery. Um,
oh wow.
yeah, even when I had my bottom surgery, I watched Gilmore Girls.
Mm.
Uh, do you have
No.
to express glands?
Are you talking about dogs or
Right,
Huh?
what?
dogs.
The only thing I've ever heard of expressing glands on is dogs.
Right, yeah.
Unless he's talking to Jason about Trump healing him and the holy oils. I'm so confused.
I am
Well,
super confused at what's going on.
Who
yeah.
is expressing glands and why? Oh, the
What?
Trump oil?
Trump
Wait,
oil.
Oh.
Shayla, what's going on? Shay, what's going on?
You
Let's see.
too can
So,
get your miracle Trump water. What?
Trump oil. Okay, Trump oil.
Trump's holy water.
Right?
Trump's holy water.
I
Send
can't.
9.95.
Yeah. You can be healed for 79.
I don't understand how that man got elected one time,
And then
let alone
twice
twice.
again.
I
And
saw a hat the other day that
Well,
said MAGA was morons are running America.
yeah, it's 100% true. He got
That's
elected twice.
good.
He stole the second election like hardcore. Just it was like an all out theft. So everybody knows that, and that's the problem. Like, how do you go back and take care of something that's already been stolen? Like,
Yeah.
what are we supposed to do? Um,
yeah, the powerlessness I
right.
feel has made me kind of step back from a lot of it because there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do beyond showing up at protests, making sure I
Exactly.
buy as little as possible from the brawligarchy. Yeah,
Right.
I just
Mm.
feel like there's not enough that I can do. And most of the people that I know are working hard to do at least that much. And it's like, what else can I tell them now besides, hang on, we got another 2 years of this.
Well, here's something like Dr. GPAT says, organize, get people around your city, your village,
Right.
get people, get
Inform
them
people.
yeah, get them in contact, so if you need clothing or anything like that, you trade, if people need money or supplies, you can watch out for each other in like little
Right.
pods. Yeah, so it's time. That's the time is now to start doing that in the
Yep.
hopes that it doesn't get too fucking crazy, you know?
It's hard to do in places like this.
Yes,
Um,
I understand that. Yeah.
it's
Mm.
like, my goodness, I know where to start looking.
Mm.
And,
Uh, um,
it's just the way it
It's
is.
it's a little bit easier here because I live in an apartment, so we know everybody in our pod,
Right.
and
Right.
we know everybody's cars, we know everybody who has children, we know who to
Mm.
look out, they know who to look out for us when we go out of town, when they go out of town, we watch out for each other. If ICE is on the way, we will be the first ones to like sound the horn, you know. Um, so
Well, that's good. Yeah, I've been disappointed. I mean, I was excited because I have found some good people that are definitely not crazy and not deep into the MAGA cult, which is
right,
surprising around here.
right,
Most of us, I mean, like, whenever I talk about like whether or not I should put up a rainbow flag, they're
right.
like, no, don't do
Mm.
that. You're out in the middle of nowhere. And if
Yeah.
someone hurts you,
Mm.
no one's gonna be
So,
around to hear you scream kinda thing,
yeah,
Right.
like safety over putting up a pride flag always, be
right.
safe first, The- eh, and that's what everybody, or I would tell anybody who's like trying to come out now or is scared to come out, stay safe first.
Yeah.
And then worry about coming out later. You'll always be able to come out.
Oh, yeah.
If you can stay safe, do it. If you have to come out, I understand. But if you don't have to, if you're not that pushed to life or death, then stay in the closet, especially this time. You
All
know,
right.
and
Yeah,
then
I already came out, so I'm not
yeah,
worried about that. But
Yeah,
Yep.
no, it's just like flying pride flags. I can't fly a pride flag here. Like, they were like, "No."
yeah,
Yeah. No, 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 no. And so they said it was because they didn't want any flags flying, but, I already read that room really quickly, so,
Mm.
um uh-oh, someone's sensitive, so an intuitive, and all I see is him being a piece of human poison. Wait, who's the sensitive here? Like an empath? Who's an empath in here? An advocate, okay.
I don't know if I'm an empath or not. I'm just
Yeah,
weird.
I would consider myself an empath,
Mm.
I would consider myself clairsentient and an empath, but I would not consider myself intuitive. The difference is that intuitive people can see and feel emotions without or the energy without taking it on. An empath will often take on that energy. So
Right.
if it's negative energy, they will take it on. So that is what I do. Now the work is to
Mm.
transmute that energy into something positive, you know?
Mm, yeah, no, I haven't bothered with trying to figure out if I'm an empath or not. I
Mm.
tend to be very sensitive, but I'm also kind of neurodivergent, so I also don't read rooms
Right.
well sometimes.
Well,
Exactly.
neurodivergence lends itself to being empathetic in the sense that, in the sense that you can read rooms. At least I can, and that's my ADHD that allows me to do that pattern recognition.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so that's a big thing. Um,
No, I have really good pattern recognition too, but like I don't read rooms so well. Like,
I I had to learn body language.
yeah, so
I had to learn body language and learn to read it and learn to express it
yeah, like
right.
humans
Well, that's the thing.
fit
totally
in.
like
Everybody
you.
can learn it. It's not some magic trick. Some people have
Mm-mm.
deeper skills, but everybody can learn how to do these things. And it's just
Mm.
a matter of how you work it.
Do you remember the show Lie to Me? About the guy that read micro expressions and did
Yeah, yeah,
jury
yeah.
duty
Yes, the
things?
Australian guy.
Well,
Yes.
um, that was based on a real person,
Yes, I know. I know.
and I have one of his books.
Oh,
He was an artist,
okay.
Mm.
and he knew all of the muscles in the face
Mm.
even.
So
And
he
in fact, there are muscles that some people don't have and other ones do, and he knew about those
Mhm.
muscles too. And
oh,
he can tell you and he tells you in the book how all the micro expressions and drawing them to get the expressions so you show emotion correctly when you're drawing a person's face.
Right.
okay.
And it's
Cool.
really a fascinating book.
Mm.
So, I
Shay,
think I'm INFJ too,
Shay,
Sheila.
you absorb energy, the energy of every room you walk into. Yes, so I understand that very well. The absorbing of energy, it's for me, it's more the feeling of the energy in the room. And then, you know, the negative energy I try to stay away from. But unfortunately, I've been overwhelmed by negative energy twice, and it was fucking scary. Like, not
Mm,
not even a joke. So now I wear, crystals
mm,
all the time. I wear moldavite. This is clear quartz, a Herkimer, and citrine. So, I'm strapped. I've got psychic walls of protection around me, stuff that people don't believe, but I've got all this stuff strapped. This room is protected. Um, um, sorry, I went in a different
Mhm.
oh, you're
direction.
good. Yeah, and he's a heavy little chunk. Adding beans to him made him a much sturdier little guy. He's got some weight to him.
How many beans does he weigh?
I
Wait.
don't know. There's
The
probably a
best
couple
way
hundred beans in here.
is to figure out someone's age by their hands, not their
Yep.
faces. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Huh. Let's see.
Because
And
I was still getting carded for cigarettes in my mid-20s.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then this was
yeah.
in a state where the smoking age was 16.
Mm.
Oh,
And,
wow.
so then I got carded in bars constantly too. And one day I was working at Walmart and checkout, and the bartender from the Applebee's was in, and he had my age down within 2 years, and I was shocked because I usually people aged me a lot younger.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, that's because I didn't look at your face, I look at your hands." He
No,
said,
okay.
and people's hands apparently age and show different parts of the veins and stuff
Yes,
as
yes.
they age, and he could tell by looking at my hands how about where I was. I was like,
Hmm.
"Wow."
Cool.
So, I don't know, my hands don't give away my age, I don't think. Um, but, I do know, like, some people whose hands give away their age. You're
Oh,
right about
mine are getting really arthritic already.
Yeah, I can
They,
tell, yeah.
yeah, they look older than me now. You know?
Right, the arthritic finger, no, I could tell the finger right there, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
they're all kinda,
no,
and
like my
I'm
Texas.
57 going on 58, and they're starting
I
to
am
twist on me.
52 going on 53. Um,
It's not fair. You darker skinned people always look so much younger than us.
right? The burger. Yes, yes, yes.
People look at you and
Black
go,
don't
"Oh,
crack.
40,
Black don't
maybe,
crack.
maybe 40." You know, you go, "Is she 70 yet? She dye her hair. She must be close to 70. But her hair's brown. But I don't know about this. She's dyeing her hair. That's it.
Right?
She's dyeing her hair. She's
She's
an old
dying
fuck
her.
and she's dyeing her hair." Yeah. How do you do that, advocate? Because mine definitely don't.
Wait, clinical hypnotherapist.
Yes.
Awesome. That I would like to talk to you about.
That is
Like,
pretty cool.
I would like to actually see if I can be hypnotized. I know I can be. It's not like I can't be. Yeah, I know I can be. I would just like to see what would happen under hypnosis, you know,
Mm.
uh, whether it be some type of past life regression or something
That would be
else.
cool.
That'll
Yeah.
I'd love to find out if there was a past life or not.
Mm.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of if. I think it's just a matter of you find out. But yeah. Um,
So so you definitely believe in
I
recycled
love the
souls.
assuredness in
I
there.
do. Well, energy never dies. Energy is just transferred. So I believe in energy. And then I believe that we are meat sacks for that energy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I follow that. It's- that doesn't convince me of an afterlife, though. It just
Well,
convinces me
no.
that there's energy and that it can be
Yeah, no,
transformed into different things.
right. I don't necessarily think there's an afterlife. I think everything is happening in the present
Oh,
on multiple
we're locked
levels.
up.
Oh, shit, me? Sorry.
Yep, now you're back.
Okay.
Ah,
I think everything happens on multiple levels in the present. So there is no past really, but when you say past life regression, you were just going back on a different timeline. So in that timeline, you may be 8, but in this timeline, you may be 60. You know, oh. I get very conspiracy-ish, and people think it's conspiracy. And some people think I'm crazy.
I thought they only like you when you're 23, or they never like you when you're 23.
Oh my
Nobody
god,
likes you
who
when you're
has
23. That's what it is.
an
Nobody likes you when you're
an,
23.
PhD in theoretical metaphysics?
How do you
Wow.
get a PhD in that?
This is awesome. An
I
advocate for
I
spirit.
didn't know
Now I understand your
metaphysics could be a
name.
PhD thing.
Now I can understand your name. Yeah, um,
My son made
I
me make him a cake with "Nobody likes you when you're 23" for his 23rd birthday.
is that, Taylor Swift?
No, shoot.
T
Um,
Nobody likes you when you're 23. No, I could've sworn that was
um,
oh.
oh, who was that? Blink 182.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
And,
I don't know
I was very disappointed because I was going to give him I always give him pie. When he was 4, I decided he was old enough to pick what he wanted, and I had a sneaking suspicion he really wasn't a cake person.
Hmm.
And so, like I say, he's turning 4, so he's at that age. And I go, "Honey, would you rather have cake or pie for your birthday?" And he practically rolled his eyes and goes, "Ah, pie?"
Hi.
Like,
Like,
"Well, what kind of pie do you want?"
True.
Oh,
like, really, why would you
oh
be
yeah.
asking me these questions?
Already.
Right,
I love it.
And so he got apple pie for his birthday forever after that. But when he was 23, he wanted a decorated cake that said, "Nobody likes you when you're 23." And got him a whole bunch of plastic 2-inch tall Dragon Ball Z characters. There were
nice, okay.
actually like 23 of them. Put them all around the cake. And
Oh,
I'm planning on
cool.
giving him all 23 of them for his birthday for 23. And then he wanted it to say nobody likes, so I just had to like glue them around the edges of the cake instead of, but
Right, right.
Mm,
Pie is adulting, yes.
pie is adulting. Well, I've
Rebel,
been adulting since I was 8.
it's
right?
an area that's still growing. Yeah, advocate, I would believe so. I think that's really interesting. Yeah, metaphysics. I've worked at many metaphysical stores,
Oh, wow.
shops, and such. Yeah, 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 I love
Mm,
it. It's right up my alley, all that kinda stuff. Fun, fun,
Right.
fun.
Sheila, I
mm,
have decided as I've been deconstructing that religions, all of them are man trying to explain how he has encountered the stuff he doesn't understand that
mm,
isn't a normal part of our reality, like answers to prayer, however we pray, or needs that are met when we saw no
mm.
way to have them met, and those kinds of things.
Right.
That there's something that we can't. I call
The
it
God of the Gap.
it's sometimes described as the numinous. You know, the parts that we kind of understand what it is, but yeah, we that's what real religion is. That's why Christianity isn't right, and or is they all echo each other in places, and they're wrong in other places.
Right.
Oh yeah, Winchester House would be interesting. That
You lived in the Winchester. Wow,
yeah, and
advocate, like, you make me wanna just, like, talk, 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 talk all day.
Mm,
yeah, Advocate even has some stuff from EVPs and stuff from they can give you links to YouTubes with
Um,
stuff like that. And their
yeah,
grandfather, I believe, was a caretaker
I agree, Shayla.
of Winchester House, and so
oh,
they are like a family
right,
heritage in there.
right,
And
okay.
so, yeah, the Advocate has a very neat background with the Winchester House. It's really
I'm
cool.
gonna have to talk to advocates. So, religion is man-made and is our feeble attempt to understand something
Right.
that beyond our understanding is a response to fear of the unknown. 100%,
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Definitely. And
100%.
that's why we shouldn't be using religion to run our country.
Well,
Right,
Hello.
especially
Especially a
religions, from
Bronze
the
Age
Bronze
religion
Age.
from
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
right,
just saying.
seriously. Yeah, we need yeah,
Any book
yeah, I think we've
that has
understood
God
more.
telling people, like, you when you go and conquer a city, when you are finished conquering this city and slaughtering the inhabitants, if you happen to see a female that you find appealing, you may take her home with you,
yeah,
shave her head, and let her mourn her family for a month, and then sexually assault her and make her your wife. Um,
this is
this is
all
a
joyful
command
stuff.
from their God.
Mhm,
This is are you
Yeah,
mhm.
this is one of the most immoral things I can think of. Like, and
I
you
don't
telling me
understand
that
how
this is what we're supposed to base our morality on? No, I'm good.
right. How do people believe
I'm all
like,
set.
people actually believe this stuff, take this literally,
Hmm.
you know? And I'm like,
Well, they
And
like
that's the
taking
"Why?"
it
problem.
literally because
That's the
then they can
problem.
use it to
Right.
control
Yes,
other people. It's all
yes,
Right.
yeah.
about
No
I just
matter
that
think,
how many
you know
people.
unleft Shayla's S.
Right. And surely there are people who will use for good and see the good in some of
Mhm.
the text and whatnot. But the problem is
Right.
that the people that use it for bad have always outweighed that.
right, right,
Mhm.
Always.
right,
It's caused
right.
rivers of blood for 2,000 years, and we
Yeah,
keep going, "Oh, it'll work someday." No,
right.
it's
We
had
And we're
do
using it
2,000
now
damn
in our
years to
country
prove
to do that.
itself. It hasn't. And
Get the whole damn system.
stop that shit.
Whole thing, just throw it all away in the trash. Yeah.
Right. Normally, people believing in imaginary friends, we say that's crazy.
Right. We put them in
Just saying.
institutions. You
Right,
know.
especially ones that are telling us like this is the thing that's telling us how we're supposed to live and what seafood I'm supposed to fucking eat. Huh?
Right.
Right.
Shit. It had time to tell me what seafood I could eat, but it couldn't tell me not to own people. Good job. Good
Right.
job.
Here we
So,
go.
Like,
advocate, you
seriously, I could
are
literally write a
ordained
better
as
version of the Bible and write it word for word as it is right now and just include don't own people. And I already made it better. And I'm a person, so for fuck's sake.
advocate. You were ordained as a Christian metaphysical minister. That is interesting. Is that anything like Christian witchcraft? Um, because I believe in Christian witchcraft. That is entirely possible. Um, it's just interesting.
I don't know if I can even call myself a Christian anymore.
I stopped that shit a long time
I
ago.
I've been thinking, and I don't know if you know this, but there was
Angelically.
I absolutely love what's his name? The Naked Archaeologist. Did you ever watch that
No,
with Simka Yakubovich?
no.
No.
Okay. Well, he covered the Jesus tomb,
Oh, okay.
and in the Jesus tomb there is a Yeshua bar Joseph. Mother is Miriam. Brother is
Right.
James. Wife is Miriam.
Right.
And it's an ossuary, which means it's got
Right.
his bones in it, which means you can't have been bodily resurrected if your bones got left
Yeah,
behind.
there's a lot of problems.
Yeah, there's well, it's just like the whole the painting of Christ with the crucifix, and I'm like, okay, so why is he wearing a crucifix? And furthermore, why the fuck do they have belly buttons? Okay, so
But you sit there and they said statistically with all of those names and the way they show up on the ossuary that there's like less than a 5% chance that it isn't the biblically described guy.
Right.
Which means that they did added the resurrection and stuff itself probably later on as
Right.
they
well, of
and
course they did. Yeah,
and
of course.
it's like, and I think I'd like better to have a guy who had some really good things to say, but wasn't God on earth, wasn't
Right.
divine,
Right.
you know?
Right.
By,
Like
by
the
He
all
has
dozens
a
of
belly
others
button. He was
before him.
born.
Like,
by all accounts, if there was a real Jesus,
literally, Buddha was
like,
around 500 years
right,
before he was preaching the same stuff, just in a different place. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
is there any proof that Jesus is actually real? Do we have proof?
yeah. Most scholars are pretty agreed at this point that he was an actual person, but
There was an actual
Okay.
no,
Yeshua bar
the
Joseph.
Son of
So
God.
let me ask you this:
I mean,
what
okay,
happened?
think about it this way. In the time of Jesus, it was during Roman occupation.
Right,
So there were a lot of zealots and there were a lot of messianic uh, rabbis rising up at the time claiming to be the Messiah and stuff
right,
because it was a time of upheaval. They wanted the Messiah to come back to get them out of Roman control.
Right.
So he was just fulfilling a role that many others were doing at the time. He
right.
just happened to be popular.
I
He
just,
just
Yeshua
right.
bar Abbas.
I guess I will have to see the proof myself till and then that will make me believe it. I am that much of a non-believer.
I mean, I don't think he was the son of
I
God
believe
for
he was
sure. He was
divine.
just
I
a
believe he
dude
existed down
chomping
there.
around Jerusalem.
Well, the reason why I know if he exists is like where was he in the years before he turned 33? Where was he in the years after he turned 33? I guess
Well, I mean,
he was.
it's hard to say because I mean, first of all the manuscripts are way written later. Paul's were written first, and they
Right.
don't even agree with Jesus' teachings, which is
That's
weird.
this
But
is what I'm saying. Like, it
and
was
then you get the
written at
Gospels
different
and so on and so forth.
stages.
So, I
Yeah, it
mean,
was written at
there
different
is
stages
enough
by
credible
different poets.
evidence that I mean, there's other writings that suggest that there was an individual named Jesus that
Well,
rose
like
from
the
that.
Gnostic Bibles, the Gnostic.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough evidence to say that he was a
Like
person,
the
but
book of Thomas, the book of
right, right.
Mary.
I mean, but no
Uh,
more so than like Buddha was a person too.
Yeah.
Like,
right. That is
was he
true.
exactly like he's described in all of the books and stuff? Nah, shit, no.
Yeah, he was a person. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right. I mean,
I will
you have to
do
take
my
it with a
research.
grain of salt, you know.
Yeah,
Right,
I will
right.
do my research on Jesus.
And
I
cool,
mean,
Shayla.
even atheists and stuff at this point pretty much agree that. I mean, he was a dude. I mean, there's enough extra biblical stuff that would
Yeah.
suggest he's real. So
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't mean that he was
it's a
divine. It doesn't
conglomeration,
mean
right? I mean,
Oh,
he was
yeah,
bodily
I
resurrected.
don't that's not necessarily my belief. I mean,
but
I
it
don't
doesn't
believe
it
that at
doesn't prove
all.
that it doesn't prove the Bible though. It just
Yeah,
proves it with
no,
the
I don't.
name Jesus. Like,
Right.
it's
Like,
okay,
yeah,
which wouldn't be uncommon at the time anyway.
yes.
Right.
Yeshua, I mean, it's pretty
Right,
common
yes,
name.
Like, give us Bar Abbas. I don't know if you
Right.
know this, but Bar is son of. And Bar
right,
Abbas, ironically, also means son of the father.
Right,
Barabbas
right,
was another
Barabbas.
Yeshua.
right,
Yes,
And
Barabbas.
Yeshua Barabbas was the son of one of the high priests.
right,
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 And they got the crowd stirred up to ask for his son to be released.
right,
He was fomenting insurrection himself and was a zealot and was
right,
trying to overthrow Rome.
right,
And they had him up for crucifixion, and they had Yeshua Bar Joseph,
right,
and
right,
they asked for Bar Abbas because we're both Yeshua. So they said, "You want the Bar Abbas one or the Bar Joseph one?" And they said, "Give us
right, right,
Bar Abbas." It wasn't his first name; that was his last name.
right. Give
uh,
us the son of the Father
Give
because
us the
he's
son
right,
of the father, which is
right.
so ironic too. It's like
right.
I love irony. I can't help it but love irony.
I
I just
love
love
irony. I just I did not, I don't know that much of the Bible, like as
right.
far as,
Yeah, I mean, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I'd read the damn thing like 6 times by the time I was 10, and now I've read it
well,
way. I don't even know how many times I've read the damn thing
I mean,
now.
I've read the Bible once or twice.
Holy shit!
It didn't stick with me. Let me put it to you like that. So
I've read the
But
Book
then,
of Mormon that many times.
right,
I have
it's more the
never
stuff
read.
I've read
I
outside.
didn't know anything about Mormons until like Stephanie Meyer's like Twilight, and then I found out. And I was like, all right, y'all are shading me. Y'all are.
Get
There's
your
a lot
very
of
own planet
racism
for
in
every
there.
woman you marry, as long
Yeah,
as it's in the temple.
There's a lot of racism in there too. Like
Get your
black
special
people.
underwear while you're at it.
So black people, as long as they work hard enough, they will turn white and
Yes,
be
yes,
admitted
that's a
it's
into
not just
heaven.
prophecy of Joseph
Yeah.
Smith himself. Yep.
it's not
Yes.
the stuff that if we got rid of religion completely, that it would solve all of mankind's problems and we would have nothing to argue about.
No,
However,
because
I
people
Oh, we
do
still
find
think that
argue.
something to argue about.
if
Believe
we all
me.
based what we believed in reality, you know what I mean, what we can actually prove and let those things guide our government rather than, I mean, people are free to have their beliefs. But if we can't all physically prove this thing, then it shouldn't be something that governs what we're doing.
That's
That's not fair.
100%. Yeah,
Like
that's 100.
and that should apply to everyone. Like
Right.
That's 100. Yeah. Like everybody's religion needs to stay with everybody themselves,
right, right.
Right.
And if you want to practice with people who are of like mind, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
That's also
But
fine.
do not
Right.
run a country under religion,
Correct.
Right, right. Like
Well,
Christopher Dawson Hitchens said, like it's kind of like your toy. And if you want to play with it, that's cool. But play with it at your house and don't bring
right,
it outside and ask everyone else to play with it.
right, right.
Like
Uh,
that's I mean, we're cool with that. I'm good with that. Just don't make
I
me
read
have to play with your
somewhere.
toy. I don't want to.
I read somewhere that part of what underlined and emphasized no religion in the government was the fact that we had the Salem witch trials. Because they took the religious order in that community, also ran that community, and when
Mm,
they wanted to steal people's land, they
right,
accused them of witchcraft and condemned the land if they could convict them of it.
right.
so I
And
didn't
they
know that
used
part.
religion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why the one man that was killed,
Okay.
he said he was the one that was crushed as
Right.
his test. They put a big piece of wood on you, and then they start stacking rocks on it.
Right.
And when they thought they had enough on that but were close to killing him, they asked him if he confessed. And he motioned them down, and he leaned down and he said, "More weight," because he knew if he confessed, his sons would lose the farm.
Right.
But if
Right.
they crushed him to death without his confession, it stayed in his family, and he
Right.
let them crush him to death rather than lose the farm.
So I didn't know that about the Salem witch trials. I do know that there. I don't know how many people were actually killed. There
Okay,
were
think about this for a minute.
one.
There's 4,200 religions on the
Okay.
planet.
Okay.
There are 44,000 different Christian denominations.
I didn't know
How the
that.
fuck is that possible?
Right. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
there's
So how
only
you have
4,200
19 witches were hung, and one was tortured to death.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the witches were actually just women.
Yeah, they never burned
in-
anyone in America.
Right. Right.
No,
No,
they just hung them.
no.
But yeah, they were old women that they didn't like.
Yeah.
Single
Absolutely.
people.
If you
It
Okay.
was
Yeah,
the
the term witch
definition of a
hunt
witch
is not a
hunt.
joke. Like,
Yeah.
literally, no,
Right.
that
It
was
is.
straight up some shit. You didn't like
Yeah.
somebody, she gave me the evil eye and my cow fucking died.
Right.
Yep.
She's a witch. All
Right?
right.
Straight up, man. Does she weigh more than a duck? Oh, shut up.
Exactly.
Mary Magdalene went to Ireland with Joseph of Arimathea, where she
Yep.
taught women how Jesus healed. St. Patrick declared them witches, and the church followed suit. Okay.
There is a thing that says that did happen.
Religion is like a
Yeah,
penis.
yeah.
It's nice that you wait. It's nice that you have one, but don't wave it in my face. Okay. I know some people who would like. Well, I won't say your penis because I don't know anything about your penis, but
I
there's
have
some
not met it personally.
right. I am not familiar.
Well, we
Shit.
have made it to 10 o'clock.
We have.
Yes, we have our hour and a half done. We will be back tomorrow night. Thank you, everyone,
we
for
Thank y'all
coming
for letting
by.
me sit with you.
Thank you
This
for
was so
coming and
much
helping
fun.
us out.
Yeah, it was so much fun, y'all. Seriously.
It's nice.
Thanks a lot. No.
Thank you,
All right. Good
everyone.
night,
Bye bye.
everybody.